What's up, guys, and welcome back.
Facts.
It's just, we're trying a new thing today.
A new place. I think we have new studios every time, bro.
I like the traveling idea, the podcast on the
We're
road.
on the move, bro.
Always.
We're mobile, bro. So any next guest, we can go to you.
We're going to your house.
Yeah.
No, do
What's
go,
up, bro?
I give you the fucking big ideas that we have, like always. Just finding ways to do it.
Dreaming big.
Just trying to find ways to do it, but I get time, bro.
I know, man. We're just chilling. We got a lot of big things coming up.
Yeah. I feel like one thing I'm gonna start doing is I'm not gonna say we got big things coming up. I'm gonna just let people be surprised.
Like let the action speak. Speak for
they're like, oh my god, they got this person.
They're like, I don't even want, we're not gonna say it honestly, but it's just.
Nah, it's cool.
It's crazy, bro. Like the people we've landed soon.
Yeah, no, bro. ¿Qué hora con tu vida, bro?
Nothing
I
much,
feel
man.
like we haven't had one of those like
long.
Just fuck it type episodes.
True. My life is pretty good, bro. To be honest, like just been working and working out. I just came from the gym right now. You know what I mean? I was like, but we have to do this pod, so
Yeah, no.
hit that
Bro,
drive.
This part I will say, because I want to be accountable for it, is pretty soon I want to start posting every day. It's gonna be crazy. I want to see what happens.
You know how like people say like, oh, you're a social media influencer, like that's not a real job. And I used to be one of those people. I'm like, bro, I take that
It's a
completely
job,
back.
bro.
I like those people that are like on the top level of it, bro. So much respect.
Bro, it's crazy.
I know they have teams, but even then to get to that, like you didn't have a team before being big, so it's like you're doing all that shit on your own, like. It's crazy. And then it's like coming up with like the new things to do. You know, luckily you're like a creative guy, so.
But it's not just all of me.
You're the creative director of the squad, bro. But it's tough.
We got some topics to cover today, bro.
Today, yeah. I'm excited.
Bro,
there's one specifically but I'm gonna go. Let's stay in order.
Bro, first things first.
What's up?
The Raw album that got announced.
Oh, bro, I posted it on my story. I was like,
yo, this is a good time to plug. Go follow Down Table Studios on Instagram.
Facts.
Follow Brandon.
Oh, yeah. I'm working on names, bro.
That one's gonna stick.
That one,
bro. Yeah. When you get big enough, you can either just buy the tag Brandon.
Yes, bro. Watch. I'm the IG tag at Brandon.
At Brandon, you know who it is.
Yeah.
The only Brandon.
Yeah. Bro, I'm excited, man. You know, his summer album. I feel like it'll. I mean, Saturno wasn't a summer album, was it? No, it was a.
Nah, it probably felt like summer because when we reacted to it, it was hot as shit.
Oh, true.
In the pool, remember that?
Damn, has that been?
I don't think it's been a year.
Been a year. No way.
No.
So it was towards the end of the year type of album.
That was like bro, but that was probably like November or something.
That before, yeah. So
that
it was
probably like November around there.
Damn, because you know how like I recently learned this like labels, the way they because who's he signed to? He's signed to.
No idea.
He's not signed to Rematch, is it? No.
No.
We'll look it up
so.
now. But
probably like Warner or one of these like.
Oh, I think it is. No, I would be lying. I'll look it up now. But I recently found out like labels save their biggest artists, like albums releases for the end of the year because you know they're gonna make up the money that they lost throughout the year, like throughout the beginning of the year and middle, like with their last one. So like if you end off the year, that means you're the top guy. Yeah. Which I think the album did do good. Like like we were giving it shit. Well, at least I was giving it shit at the beginning.
That's just a fucking banger.
It's a bang, and his concerts were going pretty crazy.
Let me see.
But I think it's the whole dynamic of this Alien.
Sony Music, Duars and Entertainment.
Oh shit.
So Sony.
Yeah, Sony Music Latin, based in the Grove. I walk by every day.
Yeah, literally. Bro, speaking of they're like redoing like the Regatta Park.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw.
Did you see the?
Yes.
I saw it too on Instagram.
I was like, holy shit.
The Grove is on the. I mean, it's kind of always been on the come up, but the Grove is super nice.
Bro, fuck this music shit. Let's just get into
it. Let's just get into it.
It's like local shit.
The local real estate development shit?
Yeah.
Nah.
What are the area? Bro, speaking of.
What?
Bro, I'm just so sick and tired of how fucking full it is here, bro. In Miami.
Miami?
Bro.
I think it's just add the heat that we've been having lately. It's just everything is like.
Bro, it's like go back home. I feel like everyone, like the New Yorkers, like hot ass breath is just. Like,
they just bring it down.
nah,
Bro,
it's more people. It feels more packed. It's like I don't know, bro.
It's like people from everywhere,
it's
bro.
hot
like,
as hell.
Mainly New York, obviously, but like I hear people from like Denver, California. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why?
Did you see that thing? I was reading like an article that was like, because of the skyscrapers being built in Miami, like it's only a matter of time before like, like Florida like sinks because of the weight of
yeah,
the,
bro.
And I'm like,
I mean,
I'm no architect, but I don't think that's how it works.
bro,
Could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think we'll be. I don't think Miami will be afloat by 2050.
Yeah.
10, 25
It's
years.
be
From
tough.
Now. Yeah.
It's gonna be houses like in Key West where like they're on stilts.
Bro, Stiltsville. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen it?
No, I haven't. But
What?
Stiltsville, no.
Yeah. Well, you need to go and buy it on a boat, but it's just a bunch of.
Oh
it's
yeah,
literally a bunch
no.
of houses
Yeah,
on the
I know
water.
exactly what you're talking about.
It's pretty dope. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. I mean, traffic has always been bad here in general, but lately the grocery stores is what let me know because that's where I'm there every day. So it's just like.
You're at the grocery store every day.
Yeah, buying my water and like little snacks for the next day.
Bro, you buy water more than anybody, and I just fill it up, bro. Just fill it up in the.
I bought one of those like
Refillable?
gallon water. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just like they get dirty after a while and it's kind of hard to clean. So it's like
just throws it.
I end up leaving it in the corner.
You rather spend $1 every day.
Yeah, I was like, it's not bad. It's 96 cents at Publix.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And the funny thing is, you write your name on it. It's like, bro, you're gonna throw it away tomorrow.
No, bro, because
take for what?
it's because at my job, like for some reason, like if they don't know, like they don't see my name on it, they just throw it away. They think like someone left it there, and I'm like, they've done it to me already a couple times. Like, and then I'm sorry, but the Grove is. We were just talking about it. It's stupid expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $3 for a gallon of water.
Bro, today, me and my team had lunch, and usually, bro, these lunches be like, bro, cause anywhere you go in the Grove, it's like.
The only cheap place is that taco place. El Taquito. I think
Yeah, el
it's called.
taquito, not bodega, cause bodega for like 3 tacos is like $14.
And I see why you like going to bodega for happy hour, but with your
Oh yeah, because then I don't have to pay anything.
I got there, I was like, it was a $50 bar tab. I was like, I mean, I know I sound broke saying that, but I'm just like, bro, I'm not paying. I'm not drinking $50 worth of drinks.
Nah.
So it's like, it's kind of a waste.
No, que va.
And I was excited. I was like, it looks fun.
No, it is when someone else is paying for it.
Yeah.
Shout out to the job. But nah, bro, we went to lunch today at Sushi Saki. They opened up a Sushi Saki in the Grove.
In the Grove? Where?
It's by my job. Like, you know where Bombay Dar Bar is?
Yeah.
On that same street, like right next to it.
Oh, shit.
They opened a Sushi. Bro, I got fried rice for like $10. Yo, you don't, and a plate of fried rice.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't get that anywhere else, bro.
Yeah.
Esa gente se ganaron
They
got my
customer.
business. Cause bro, no, it's true. Like yo,
Bro, Chuck's Diner.
$10 doesn't get you anything
At all,
in the
bro.
Grove, bro.
And if it does, it's not that great, in my opinion.
No. Yeah, you got
I'm a
a
true
plato of chicken
connoisseur.
fried rice for $10, bro.
That's worth it. Especially
Yeah.
rice, bro. You get full quick.
Exactly.
Carbs.
Yeah, there you go. Extra chicken.
Yeah.
For like $2 more. Aye, yeah.
Chilling.
Bro, let's get into this fucking into today's topics, bro.
Yeah,
Before we fucking
Go off about.
go off about like
But the Grove.
rent prices and that. Bro, we got a lot of albums, bro. The summer's like packed with a bunch of shit.
Which I'm excited for. Summer's always my favorite.
Yeah, music wise, it's like everything's coming out.
It's perreo shit, so.
You go on the boat, listen to music.
Bro.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
But bro, first of all,
let me bring up my. Go ahead.
yeah, we touched on it. The Ra album coming out. He hasn't confirmed it yet. There's another album that's coming out that I haven't even put on here. That's the J. Cole album.
Oh yes, I don't. When is that coming out?
Bro, I thought it was coming out the beginning of the year.
Same. And he has a tour announced already, which is crazy. I'm going to it though. So, but
what'd you think about Entolao? That's a fucking banger.
bro, I liked him on Fantasma too, but in Tolao, bro, like that's.
It's just like hype, like
what does it give you? Like what does it like reminisce for you? Like or like what does it give you vibes like compared to other songs? I want to see if we have the same.
I can't think of it right now. But what other hype song? Cause it's not No Me Conoce, because No Me Conoce it starts out slower. Damn, let me see his.
It's pretty fast, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see the his.
His playlist?
It's not Dakati.
No.
Maybe Fiel.
That's the one I was saying.
You're gonna say
Yeah,
Fiel?
his verse on Fiel remix.
Or Suelo. The Suelo, his verse on Suelo.
Oh, yeah. But for me, it brought Fiel remix.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because in Fiel remix, he starts off
Like
quick. You know what I mean? And bro, his lyricism is.
Bro, you know what's one thing that I appreciate is like how like he's not the best singer, but like he se defiende.
Jacob?
Yeah.
I think he is I think he's underrated, bro. Cause
no, I take it back. You're right. Like it's not that he's a bad singer. It's just his melodies are super catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he's the feature king. We always talk about it. How like his best songs are.
You see featuring Jacob, it's a hit.
It's a hit. Yeah, exactly. But I think he defends himself pretty good, like singing wise, because just based off that one video of him, his sound went off and he just started singing a cappella, and it was like doable.
Did we talk about seeing him live?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna be like, I was about to react like, bro, how do we know? But we did.
Okay.
But because we went into a live band stuff, how like he had the live band for.
No, I meant at the Tiny thing.
Oh, he just came out of nowhere. No, we talked about how like that became like a concept. We were like, bro, what the fuck? Like I didn't expect that at all. Yeah. I don't know what you expected, but I'm like,
bro, I knew Tiny was gonna be there. I was like,
he might show up by now.
I was like, Brandon, they're not gonna give it this much hype and this much like thing if he's not at least gonna show up.
Did they give him much hype?
It did, bro. It had a lot of like sponsored posts.
I only saw it because of the Oasis thing.
Also, like I saw you had gotten there a little bit later, but I saw the line que se formó para eso, and I'm like, yo, this is gonna be like.
Yeah. I'll never forget.
I also saw who was there, and I'm like, this is gonna be something.
Wait.
Like by like influencers.
Oh,
and,
for
like,
real?
And,
oh,
we saw Joet there. We saw like.
Yeah, I mean, when we started seeing everybody come in, like all the big time, I was like.
Once you know what it was. Once I saw Gabriel from Casadu, I'm like, this is gonna be
just
something.
chilling in the back. We're like,
I was like, this is gonna be something.
This is gonna be something good, bro. He's always in like the right, like just low key, and like if you know him, you know, like like oh shit.
Yo, he's coming out with something like
fire,
something dope.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a part of it. We'll see. It's in the works.
But
no, that Tiny audiovisual experience was fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. I didn't expect that at all, to be honest. Like how, bro, it was seeing him go through all the songs that he's been on, and it makes you think like, damn, bro, this guy was on this too, and it was all hits. It was like just playing the whole Rolodex of
like the different stages of his life.
And then
career.
To think that he was a kid doing all this shit.
Bro,
like
he was 14. He was 14 producing for like.
The one that gets me is 16 driving a Benz. Reminds me of 50 Cent, bro.
Yeah.
50 Cent was the same way. It was like 16 with a Range Rover and.
I don't know.
He's like, what is this?
Yeah, no, that is Barrier.
Featuring Milo.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it was definitely an experience, and then at the end was, obviously great. He brought a young Miko too, but even though they just.
Bro, that song is, I'm pretty sure it's the one that they're gonna.
They're gonna
the young Miko song?
for sure.
Bro, let's get into it, bro. The Tiny album,
well.
Data.
I can't wait for it, bro.
I'm hyped for that album.
Hyped, bro. Like,
especially after seeing him live, I'm super hyped for that.
Yeah,
shit.
man. I can't wait. I already. Obstaculos fire.
You have the track list. The track list came out.
Yeah, I got it.
Can I say something? I'm not that big of a fan of Obstaculo.
I like it. I like the whole.
Yeah.
Man, not being.
I'm not that big of a fan of Obstaculo, but Fantasma for sure.
Fantasma was crazy. I'll give you like the top 3 that I think are gonna pop off.
Dale, and I'll give you mine right now. Give me a second.
I think Corleone Interlude is gonna go crazy.
Let me see.
Anything Chencho does.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
The Pa Siempre might be.
Bro.
Might be it.
For sure. Just off of curiosity,
Mora and Zion?
Mojave Ghost is gonna come on, bro.
Mojave Ghost? Who's on
Bad
that?
Bunny.
Oh wait, I thought he only had the one with Bad Bunny, which is Lo
No,
Siento,
he has
Baby,
Mojave Ghost.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Just off of like curiosity,
so?
that's just gonna get played so much. Of course, bro. But nah, that's the one, bro. The Rao Alejandro and Skrillex one is gonna go fucking like Volver is gonna go fucking nuts.
Desde las 10, when I saw Kanye, at first I thought I said Kanye.
Kanye's interlude. You're like, what you trying to do here, Tiny?
Bro, Y Amigo en la Marias. I'm actually interested to see what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Because
I think that's the song that we heard.
yeah, but like, do you remember it like that?
I remember like, well, I mean, part of it, yeah, because I fucking have it recorded.
I don't. Oh, you recorded the video?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't record the video. I just recorded.
Yeah, I have it on my phone, so I know what it sounds like.
No.
So should we give people the exclusive right here?
Why not?
I mean, I don't know if let me see.
It's not out yet, so you're not gonna get fucking copyrighted.
That's also true. But are we gonna get taken down?
Exclusive leak?
Let's see.
It's his own fault for playing it.
Yeah. I also like people like ripped it. So
who's Santos? Sacrificio.
let me see. That's gonna go fucking stupid.
That's for sure gonna be it.
I mean, that's like the chorus, but
La Baby. It would have been crazy. He had Lil Baby on that song.
Lil Baby.
But bro, can you please talk about? Actually, let's say that for after. I'm gonna give my opinion on something.
For which one? No, that.
Don't we think Daddy Yankee should just retire? Like, in general, I think he retired from like touring, right?
Well, look,
like worldwide tours or like just touring in general.
Now we're talking about it. I think if you say you're retired, you just retire.
Yeah, like just stop doing stuff.
Yeah, like if you say, "Oh, I'm retiring," then retire.
Like I'm not hating on him. It's just like
no,
like the Yandel 150 remix.
He's a GOAT and he still has like a bunch of commercial hits.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. I feel like you create this big hype, this over exaggerated hype for songs that you're on, and then they don't.
Yeah.
Like Beachy wasn't catchy at all to me. It was.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my opinion, bro. Like,
no.
And he had Omar Kors on there, who's like popping right now. He's like
and he's one of your favorites too. So it's not like
so it's like
you were hoping for that song.
Yeah,
to do good.
I wanted to do good, and then no. So I'm just like, bro, like I feel like you do the opposite. You ruin songs.
Yeah.
By jumping on, you create this humongous hype, and it doesn't live up to it, and you're like, when maybe the song would have done good had you not been attached. But then again, I'm not a fucking A&R or music mogul or anything like that, so I don't really know what to talk about. But that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Because
now,
the Yandel 150, do you think he really should have been on that remix with Fade and Yandel?
The thing is, bro, I think Yandel 150 is like
such a banger song.
One of the most perfect songs. That's like
that's the only song we won the round with,
bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it didn't even start from where we chose, so it's like that's how you know that song's a banger.
Nah, bro. Now, I mean, we'll see, bro. We're hyped. Hopefully, we'll see what happens from here till then. Maybe, follow down to the studios for
some exclusive
content. You
never know who we might have on.
Exactly, bro. Let's move on to Oliver. Right now, as of today, Oliver Kid just dropped a song. Do you want to react to it right here? It might not sound great, but
who cares? Yeah, why not?
Let's react to it right here, and we'll even cut this later so we can.
And the song he dropped before, the one that we're featured on for the music video. Yo, 2 million streams, bro.
Yep.
In like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever.
And I was in the video.
I was in 3.
Clear
as day.
Clear as day.
Mopped.
Like fucking Bigfoot.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? You wanna react to Mezcal and Gin?
Yeah.
All right. Mezcal and Gin by Oliver Kid and Esagante. Let me put this up right now.
Shout out Esagante.
Yeah, shout out. Let me know if you can hear this. I'm trying to put it like close to the mic and pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had headphones on.
You hear it?
Yeah.
I like the build up. Bro,
Off-white.
Oliver has like the Cali
Yeah,
like the Cali sound so
so like down to the T, bro.
like I don't know the name. He said the name of like the genre
when we
when
interviewed
we
him?
interviewed him, but I forget what he said now. But it's like that it's not Calvin Harris. What the fuck? What's the name of the person? But it's like
Frank
this.
Ocean?
No, it's this DJ who makes like that kind of music.
Oh.
Kygo.
Oh yes.
It's that, bro.
Like
He does
Ibiza
that
type of shit?
He does
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sound
yeah.
so good, bro.
What did that give you? Like, I don't know. What instantly came to my mind, bro, was Rao's main song, Todo de Ti. Like the
Yeah. Bro, let me see. Play a little bit more. I don't want to do the whole thing, but let's play the. Bro, it's just like summer. It's so
yes, bro. It really is. Like, picture yourself driving down, like, going to South Beach.
bro. Right now, mentally, I'm in the beach. Acá salud in my hand.
No, bro. Yes. Well, mentally, like, I'm driving down to go to the beach. Like, I'm hitting the road,
Yeah.
windows down,
Shit.
blasting this shit. Casaloo in my hand. Nah, I'm playing.
Right now, you're on the Key Biscayne Bridge.
Yeah, you're just vibing, bro.
Yeah, literally.
People look at it like, damn, that guy looks mad happy.
Literally. Let me see if he has any surprises in here for us.
Yeah,
Because
that
Ele
beat drop,
Cava, bro, Ele Cava just to like do some crazy shit.
Don't let him fool you, bro.
Don't let Oliver fool you, bro.
This guy?
This man is a soccer star.
Yeah.
Like,
Saucing boys up.
bro, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, because people won't know what I'm talking about. But like,
Yeah, I know.
bro, the man was flying. Let me see if he has a little surprise here for us. I love that sound like with the voice. Should I call him?
Bro, escuchamos la canción.
Should I?
Yeah, why not, bro?
Let me see.
See if he answers.
This is an
Might be
exclusive
the
for.
studio.
Yeah, this is an exclusive for.
Let him know he's on the pod first.
Well, he's gonna see me like on the mic.
Oh, you gotta call him FaceTime.
Yeah.
Let me know when you.
Yeah. Let me write down the time code just in case
Oh,
of the thing. But let me see. Do I have his number? Or do I have him just on Instagram? I call him there. Let me see.
I'm gonna play it while he's.
Mi gente, if you're here listening to it, well, we're just vibing.
Yeah, we're chilling.
This
man.
is literally like this is where you get
As
from
you take
now
this
on.
break, please go like, subscribe,
Yeah.
hit the little bell so you're notified whenever we post something.
Yes.
Drop a comment if like you don't even like the content, whatever. Just tell us. Tell us you don't like the content. Like just drop it in the comments or whatever.
Let me see.
Did he
I'm
answer?
gonna call him FaceTime. I'm gonna see if he answers. If not, let me see. Let me see. I don't know. He's probably like premiering the song or something.
Or in the studio because he's
Yeah.
a workaholic. Is it his studio?
I think
Yeah,
so.
right? We gotta make that happen too.
If not, he rented out. Let me text him. I'm like, puedes hablar.
Que alguien te quiere hablar.
We should just call up everybody we know that has songs out, and we'd be like, "Yo, can you talk for us?" Like,
Like, what went into this?
mini interviews. Oh my god, we'll see.
That'd be hilarious to do like a major artist
Literally.
just to see what they're doing.
All right. From Gonzi. I mean, not Gonzi. From Oliver.
Yeah.
Let's shift a little bit. Oh, hold up. Ha. Hold on, put it down.
Oh.
Oliver.
Put on speaker.
Hello. Dime, bro, ¿estás ocupado? ¿Puedes entrar por FaceTime en un momento? He's gonna call now. Dímelo, bro. Estamos reaccionando a la canción nueva, bro. Bueno, estás más o menos en el podcast.
Yeah.
¿Qué le quieres decir a la gente que estamos grabando un episodio ahora y estábamos reaccionando a la canción?
Dale, claro, bro, qué duro. ¿Ya la
Bro,
escucharon?
Sí,
bro,
ahora mismo la
duro.
escuchamos.
¿Ve?
Yo te mando el video cuando salga, cuando esté editando de la reacción, pero, bro, rompiste.
Yeah.
Bro, estamos escuchando y pensamos que es bien verano, bro. Like,
Bien,
es como,
súper.
yo me puse en la playa con una cervecita. Bro, rompiste, brother.
Coño, gracias, bro, lo aprecio. Es un tema bastante pop, diferente. Lo quería hacer algo así.
Duro, brother. Bueno, mira, hablamos, bro. Saludos, bro. Dale, bendiciones. Dale,
Yeah,
brother.
bro, bet.
Nos
Dale.
vemos.
Is he working out?
I think so.
Yeah.
Bro, he's probably playing soccer, bro.
Yeah.
He's probably working out for the new season for Inter Miami. Oh my god.
But yeah, I like it, bro. Are you gonna do a react video to it or
I think maybe.
to the song?
Yeah, maybe. Bro, but you know what, the one thing that we for sure gotta do, like the reaction that we for sure gotta do?
What?
Desahogo.
Oh,
Gonzi's next album, bro.
I think we should do like an anticipation.
We gotta do a listening party.
Yeah, I was gonna.
We gotta do a listening party
Gotta get lit.
because, bro, his first album, which is technically an EP.
Mhm.
You want to talk about getting plays in my car,
This has been on repeat.
bro? Literally since it dropped, I was surprised to see. In my head, I'm like, oh, I probably don't listen to him that much, bro. When I got my Spotify Wrapped,
Oh yeah, he was in the
I was like, yo, he's like top 3.
one of his songs or him as an artist.
His album was top
Oh.
3. It was like his album, and then like, or it was like a Bad Bunny album, his album, and then another Bad Bunny album. I'm like, holy shit, like,
You listen to him as much as Bad Bunny.
yeah. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
'Cause I didn't realize like that I listened to it, but I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yo, like for real.
Nah, bro. There's been a couple songs that have creeped up on me that like I listen to. I'm like, damn. I don't even catch myself. I forget that it's
Yeah.
him. Like Mala Amiga the other day, I was singing. I was like, bro, this is really good.
Bro, that shit
like,
is so catchy, bro.
Yes, bro. I stay singing that shit like if.
And the part where it was,
Yeah.
bro.
I just because in the music video he does like when it gets to that he does a little. That's all I envision
Yeah.
whenever that part comes up now.
Yeah, he's been fucking around with the little switches lately.
Yeah. I fuck
Like
with
in
it.
Mala Amiga and La Cama.
Yeah.
He's been fucking around with the beat switches. Bro, that shit's such a bro.
That shit is hard, bro.
It is mind-boggling to me how that shit is not played in the clubs like crazy.
Yeah, especially in Miami, bro. Like,
Bro,
I feel like it would go crazy, man.
That
I
is-
mean, no, cap, cause
no, they played at some of them.
but they were at Central though,
yeah,
randomly. I don't think they were there to like show off the song. I think they were
Yeah.
just there, and then they played it, and people were actually singing along to it.
bro.
That must be crazy to like feel too, like you know, him as an artist in general, like in your own city, like
People like
a
recognize
random
you.
person that you don't know is just
Yeah.
singing along to. Like, I mean, I guess you kind of anticipate as an artist, but seeing it in person is like kind of
Yeah.
surreal.
Nah, I mean,
And how much he's grown too.
bro,
So I can't wait for this album. I'm
bro, you
genuinely
want to talk
excited, bro.
about growth? When we first met him, bro, first of all, he was rapping in English. When
Yeah.
we first met him. And I remember telling him, like, bro, you should, like, bro, Pitbull does music in Spanish. You could do music in Spanish, too. I'm not going to say that we did that.
But the seed is there.
But check the tape.
Yeah. Nah, bro, but I mean, I liked his English music too, though.
Yeah.
Cause his
No,
song with
his English
his
music was
song
good.
with damn, I
Bro.
don't think I should bring it up because
Yeah,
it's
no.
not there's no
No,
longer up, so
you
never
can't
mind.
find it.
Yeah, but it was a banger.
Yeah.
I used to use one of the lyrics as my quote. I love how Trey like months later. He's like, yo, I didn't realize you used one of my. Like, he commented in the thing. That shit was funny.
That's hilarious. Like months later, like,
He's
he was,
like-
like, randomly
he's
seeing your
like-
page, like, yo, hey.
I just realized you used one of the lyrics. But that song was a bit like. So I liked his English music
Yeah.
too, but
Bro,
I mean
this is
clearly,
just different.
yeah, it's just different.
And you know what? It feels like more, like, personal, too.
Yeah, now like especially when he does all the like the romantic and not romantic, but like just more love songs or
Yeah.
like just talking about that. Like you could tell it's like either he's been through some shit or he knows someone has been through that shit. Like, cause we talked about it when we had him on last time. Pretty it's pretty dope to hear. You know?
Yeah, bro.
Seems legit.
Like just the evolution of like it's fucking crazy. Like how much he's changed as an artist.
Yeah, how much he's grown.
Bro.
Like, you see the maturity, and I always respected him because like you can tell he just wants to work.
Yeah,
he just wants to be in the studio making music, which is it's pretty cool to look at.
But also seeing like how, bro, you couldn't tell me like the kid that I was listening to in the beginning, like
it's
back
the same
then,
as now.
It's the same as now, and not just that, but bro, singing.
Talent-wise, yes, but it's just like
yeah, of course.
But not having the like
bro,
him vocally, like just by himself.
Having to
is pretty
sing and rap is a different thing, bro.
Yeah.
And having to sing in Spanish is a way different thing
Yeah.
than having to sing in English. Cause you can kind of, I feel like in English you can kind of bullshit a little bit more.
In Spanish, you kind of
You gotta
hit.
Tiene que haber that book. You're going against like, yeah. Culturally, people will tell you sound like shit.
Yeah. Especially people have
Especially
no remorse,
Hispanics.
bro. Like, they'll tell you like.
That wasn't it, Baba.
That.
But nah, bro, like he's evolved as an artist,
Yeah.
like an insane amount in the last 2 years.
Soup. Damn, has it been 2 years since we had him on? Like 2 years since we had him on the first time.
20, almost 3.
That's crazy. I mean, he deserves it though.
Yeah.
You know, he has been putting on, and especially now that he's, you know, like officially, because back then he was just doing everything on his own. You know what I mean? Well, not his own, but like, you know, without any big major label behind him.
Yeah.
You know, now he has, you know, the partnership, but.
No, but even then, it's like, bro, now it's like he's really going crazy on like on like.
That's why I'm excited to see what this album does. You know what I mean? Like with a big machine like that behind him,
Yeah.
to show off the talent, like it's only a matter of time before.
And he's talked about like the concept for this album, and like his whole idea for it, where it's like un desahogo is like getting something off your chest.
Yeah. You know, so you can tell it's gonna be a bunch of.
And he was saying how it was like, how it's gonna be like. No, like it's not gonna flow like other albums. Like you know how some albums like flow from one song to another.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like that because, and this is how he's thinking, bro. Like at the end of one side,
Yeah.
he's like, en un desahogo, like, you say shit like here and there, like, and you like, there's no order to it. You're just kind of like.
You're just kind of talking. You're venting. You're just getting shit off your chest.
You're venting. So he's like, the songs aren't gonna flow into one another, but it's done on purpose. Because it's supposed to be like you just venting.
Sporadically saying shit.
Because sometimes you're venting and it's more like, damn, but like, oh, this.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's more like, no, but fuck this.
Yeah, like, he's just out of nowhere. Just
Exactly.
get it out. Yeah, I feel you.
And sometimes you're like, I just remember I want to say this.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like you ever had an argument with somebody and then later on you're like, fuck, I should have said this shit.
Yes. That's how this how it was.
Bro.
So I'm hyped for that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I'm hyped to
we
see,
have
like,
to do like a live listening, or not even live, just record
we gotta do
like
we gotta
live
do
show.
a listening, like a dominant table listening party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking dope.
I eat.
Ahí,
I be at the
Imagine
gym, bro.
just-
I know. I be at the gym. And then what's funny is like when that happened, like one of my AirPods died. So then you can still hear. You know how like with both you can't hear yourself, but the minute one dies, you hear yourself. I was like,
He's like, this is what I sound like.
I was like, damn, I sound good. Now I'm like,
He's like, maybe I should try this shit.
Yeah. But his songs, Mala Amiga's been
Yeah.
mainly the one that's like.
The Mala Mia is like the biggest. Like,
I'm
reggaeton-
really,
regga-
like-
it's the most reggaeton one he's done.
Yes, and I loved it, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a fucking perreo song,
Yeah.
bro. I like it, and like the whole like premise of the song.
Yeah. Nah,
He's been on his shit lately, man. He really, and he's always been on his.
He's
But, like,
been on his bag.
Yeah, he's been in his bag for real, bro. Like, and then seeing his team putting that work in, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can tell everything is calculated, bro.
It's a well-oiled machine, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of like us.
No. Like, think
Bro.
of Titanic, and then like.
And then
You
we're
know,
like,
one
we're
of
like the
those party
rescue
rental
boats. We're like una lanchita.
like some duct
But,
tape
like,
on
we're
the
still
side.
going,
Yeah.
but, like-
we're
but,
still
like-
going. You know what I mean? But
Bro.
soon, bro. Soon we're gonna.
Nah, bro, yo, you know it's kind of crazy, and I don't know if I've talked on this about it, but I was like reflecting the other day because it was his birthday the other day,
Yeah.
and I'm looking back at the videos and I'm like, And I remember him like there's a story of like how he was at Centro when he was like yo like he had like this awakening moment.
Oh, like what? Yeah, yeah.
And how we were just in the background for that of his, which is it was fun to be.
Yeah.
And then how he was kind of in the background of one of our big awakening moments, like that happened the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And it's I was talking to him. I was like, yo, it's fucking like crazy how that like how we've both been part of like
each other's
not in it, but just like we were just present that day,
yeah.
or like in that place
If
where like things like your mentality just changed,
like just your mindset and like I mean, that day we spoke to him, I was just like, especially after when he was like
vibes were just hitting on a rooftop, just looking out to the city.
Yeah. Just vibing.
What is yours, Chico?
But stupid. It was more like he was just like, bro, like just don't stop working, bro. Like
Literally.
just like try to do as much as you can, like with the time you have. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sucks because we're all like you're broke right now. Like we're all broke,
Yeah.
but like.
And
it's
bro,
worth
it even was a shock to me, like him saying like that he was broke not so long ago either.
Yeah.
Like, he was. I thought jodido también. Like, and it's like, you never really know what somebody's going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never really know like you think you know like oh that guy must have it all.
But you don't know.
In his head, he's like, bro, like I don't got shit right now.
Yeah, 1,000%.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't have. Like, I'm just saying in general. Like,
Yeah.
You never know like what somebody's struggle is like.
You never like because everyone has like their own, what's the word? Their own vision of themselves, and they, you know, everyone. I
In
feel
your
like
head,
everyone
yeah.
is their own worst critic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, where you might be like at the top, you don't feel like you're at the top.
Yeah.
Just like him, like I'm sure to us, like damn, bro, like you've made it. But to him, I'm sure he's like, bro,
yo,
I still got hella shit to do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, which you know we agree because he.
I want to see him.
feel like
I want to see him get to those places that like.
Yeah.
I like, as a fan, cause I'm a fan of his music, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like
I'm a fan of his music, but I'm more a fan of him as a person, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like he
Like,
generally like.
he's a real like stand up.
We talk about him a lot, but it's because like he's just a genuinely good dude.
And seeing him in settings where like
with his boys and shit like that,
Yeah.
shit was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all of them, that whole crew.
it makes me happy that like no está creído.
Yes.
Like,
Because like he could have, bro. I say it all the time to you guys. Like he could have easily not
not reach
talk
out to
again,
us,
you know what I mean?
or be like, oh, like they're at this point, like
Yeah,
you know, like
you know what I mean. But like he continues to always support, bro, and give advice when he doesn't have to. So that's why I'm very much a like look at the little things type of person. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that shit way more than anything.
yeah,
You know what I mean, that's why I tell you like with them it's more like just showing support, not even like ever asking.
yeah,
for
and
help.
whatever, bro. And
Yeah.
even in like after that day, I grew a stronger friendship with like also the people around him because I was like, because most of the time we weren't talking to him.
Yeah, sure.
We were talking to like his boys and shit
Yeah.
like that. And bro, it made me laugh because they're exactly like us.
Yeah,
Like-
shout out to the whole crew, bro.
Because
Like
ellos son unos comidas like just
Bro.
like us, bro. And I was like, oh, that makes me happy that
Yeah.
like, he has like a group of comidas around him.
you know me, like, bro. I'm always doing like the stuff, like you know what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
like, so that day it was funny to meet a group of people that's just like the same exact way.
same
I
way.
was like, ah.
Yeah.
It's like when you meet somebody, you just
Yeah. No, shit was hilarious,
Yeah.
bro. Bro, another thing. Now we're on the podcast and kind of like in the same, I guess, like trajectory of what we're talking about now, I guess. But I don't know if it was like this for you, but like for example, like a couple of days ago, I turned 25, and I feel like I had another one of those like big
awakening
moments, because it really puts shit into perspective, bro. Like, yo, like I'm fucking 25 already. And I'm like, I feel like, bro, it was like, not that overnight I grew up, but like my mentality just went more into like, bro, it's fucking like, it's go time on everything. Like in my career, like
Yeah.
it's
I remember
go
I hit
time.
you up. I was like, do you mean career wise? And then your answer, you're like, bro, everything. You know, for me, like.
Bro, because it really was, because like I do a lot of reflecting around my birthday about like just like the last year or like whatever, but this was one of those birthdays that I was like, it's a milestone birthday, whatever. I feel like that every 5 years it's like a milestone kind of thing, where it's like, all right, you turn 20, then 25,
30,
then 30,
yeah.
and like I really felt like I'm like, yo, like because I'll literally sometimes I have trouble sleeping, so I'll just like think about shit and I'll write shit down. And I was like, you know what, bro? Like, I think it's really time to just like take this shit up to the next level. Like, and also like other podcasts that I've listened to like kind of helped me put this into perspective. And there was this podcast I was listening to about something like, don't be like there's no such thing as balance in life, right? So it's like you try to be like, oh, I'm 50% work, 50% like player
chill.
or like chill, or like relaxing. And there was this guy who was like, if you approach life like that, like you're never really giving the best of each one. Like you're not maximizing your potential when you work, and you're not living the
life
most
to the fullest,
when you're relaxing. It's like you're kind of just like
chilling.
Like you're in a constant state of like disorder.
Yeah.
Not disorder, but like
complacency.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like and then it leads to like depression and like shit like that, because you're like, fuck, like, because bro, I'm and I'll speak about it on here. Like I have a lot of like, not depression, but like I have a lot of like deep thoughts about like, what do I want out of life? And like that's like the biggest one for me, where I'm like, what? I wrote this down in one of my notebooks, whatever. But I was like, what do I ultimately want to be? And I literally wrote two words down. A great man. Like great man.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, well, what does that mean? That means for me, it's like being a good partner for Mandy, my partner. It means being a good friend. It means being a good business partner. It means being a good employee, because like that's also part of me. Like I'm an employee, but I'm also a CEO of this. Like it's like just being 100% in everything that I do. I feel like is like the way I'm approaching everything now, and like I feel like my priorities switched. Not that they switched, but like I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Not that my priorities switched, but they heightened. Where I'm like, yo, this is like I have to do this, and this is a non-negotiable for me. Like I cannot live my life right without doing this.
Well, yeah.
And it's like that was how like, and I wrote my goals down. I was like,
this as in this the pod, or this as in
no,
whatever
like
you're doing in general?
I'm saying, so I wrote down things like, all right, career-wise, this is what I want out of my career. This is what I want out of my my relationship. This is what I want out of myself, like in terms of like self-accountability. Like, what do I want to be? And then this is what I want to be in terms of this pod. Which the pod and like the me thing kind of combined, yeah. Because I want to build something.
Yeah.
So it's not even like about like I don't want to say that it's not about the money, but it almost really isn't. It's not even about the money. Like, to be honest with you, because we don't
like
make
the money's
we don't
cool,
make,
bro.
we don't make
we
money
don't make money
off
off
this now.
of this. Yeah.
And we've been doing this for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's
zero spending money.
Spending money.
But I mean, I know where you're going with it. Like for me, it's just building something bigger than me. You know what I mean? And something that's significant.
For me, right at this point, it's about legacy.
Yeah.
It's like when I wrote I want to be a great man, it was part of like I want people to know my legacy. Like when they think this, they think, oh, Alain did that.
Yeah.
When they, like, whether it's like my career, like the accomplishments I do in my career, it's like, oh, like Alain, you can depend on him. You can, he's done this in the creative advertising world. Okay.
Yeah.
He's done this, and like that's what I'm focused on, is leaving a legacy. And I don't know, like I feel like that shit like just really heightened, not overnight, but like the couple days before. And I was also listening to like I was listening to Tim Ross on his episode with AJ Carajero, and I always listen to that one when I'm like in need of like, yo, someone else did this shit. Like I'm not the only one who was trying to build something, and some people did it even later in life. Like I feel like I'm like, damn, but I'm 25 now. It's like, bro,
too late.
Like, so what?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like it's almost like I'm like a quarter life crisis.
Yeah.
but I guess
not
in
crisis,
in a
just
positive
more-
way. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like I wouldn't say crisis, just more like, like I guess planning out everything you want to do.
Yeah.
And then now it's just now you got everything set, career wise, life wise, friend wise, relationship wise. This, now it's just about executing and really, doing all that, which is, it's tough, bro. But like when you really want to build something, like that's how I feel about this, bro. You know what I mean? Like I agree with that, like with everything you said in the sense of, especially when you like think about like how like you envision life, and like at this age, I thought I'd be in a different place than I am now. Yeah. And I deal with my issues like on the low and stuff like that, and it gets to me every once in a while, but I don't know, man. It's just like I feel like feeding off of other people that are just as motivated or like want to do better.
Yeah.
It helps out. And then like especially with like this has been in like this, as in this pod, has been like something that in a sense keeps me going, because I don't know why, like in my head I was like, we started this, I really want to see it through, like. And I remember at the beginning I was like, even if it doesn't reach where I wanted to get, like I'm glad I did it or whatever. But like it's switched from even if we don't reach to like no, we're gonna
like
reach.
how are we gonna reach? Like,
yeah, how are we like
what are the things we need to do to reach?
Because like the more we're in this space, or the more we just see people that are in this space. The people we've met
are like not just inspirational, but they've been great resources and like examples of like you guys can do this. Like it's not that like
it's not like. Not that it's not hard, because it's incredibly hard. You know what I mean? But
it's possible.
It's possible, yeah. And then, because I would always think like, oh, they have something special. You know what I mean? They're different. And you meet them, and like not that they're not inspiring, not that they're not motivating, but it's just like they just put the work in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't stop. They didn't let anything like bring them down, or like they knocked down barriers that were there. Which for us, like we have barrier after barrier after barrier, which is like what the beginning is.
Well, I mean, I feel like at every stage you just have more challenges.
Yeah, and then you want that.
Yeah.
You don't want it to come easy, because then it doesn't mean anything.
And yeah, not even if it doesn't, like, for example, I think back to like certain podcasts that we've done have like influenced me a lot. Mm-hmm. And obviously the first one I think of is the John one. That was the first one we did that kind of rolled the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it came in a way where I was like, we'll just do like we'll get in contact with this guy and we'll see if we can do it. And maybe in the beginning I was like, oh, it can't be that easy. We won't have access to all these guests. And I'm like, bro, you don't know like manifestation is real.
Yeah, it really is.
like you talk
we've
about.
had a couple moments, and we've talked about them.
Yeah.
Where it's like we speak about it, and then somehow
even things that you guys haven't seen yet, like the listeners, stuff that you haven't seen yet, like. It's crazy how far like just will get you. Just literally trying, because I feel like people get in their own head and they like block themselves.
They stop themselves.
They're
from
like,
starting.
oh, like this probably won't happen because of this.
Yeah.
But it's like they won't do that extra step to like. Bro, even in like, I'll give you an example of like, sometimes we reach out to guests and like nothing happens.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's like left on red.
Which at the beginning used to sting, but like now you kind of realize
it's literally part of like reaching
game.
Out to people.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
It's and most of the time they say yeah.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Sometimes I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
This is gonna come on like that, like.
Bro, and there's been people where it's, and that's something I appreciate, and I always let them know, like if we ever get the chance to like speak to them, where I'm like, you know what, like thank you for this opportunity, because it's an opportunity for us to like grow, and it's an opportunity for us to like show we have.
And like it also like,
and they didn't have to do that.
Exactly. But then it's also more like opening our eyes to like, all right, we can get, because with this thing is like getting people on and then wanting to move up. You know what I mean? Like we got this guy, now we can't go lower. Even though like lately I have been trying to get out of that mindset, because like how we were talking about earlier, like Chente, who's someone that we both watch.
Chente is the pod father of this, of us. Cause
what is it that you sent us today? The
I was listening to like this
contenido.
the And yeah, it's shifted my perspective because I used to think like, yo, it has to be
On
quality,
brand.
quality,
Yeah.
quality. Like it has to be a top. And I'm like, in a part, yes. Like quality matters a lot.
But
like,
I think
you don't want to put out like bad shit.
Yeah.
But it's not that you're putting out bad shit. It's just in the process of trying to make something the best, you get too caught up in it and you don't just do it.
Yeah, you kind of like just overthink it.
Yeah, it's paralysis by analysis.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking in this interview that somebody did of him, and I forget the name. I have to look up I want to give him his credit.
Thanks.
Let me see. When did I text it to you guys?
This morning.
His name is. And put the volume down. Mauro Albarracin. Yeah, he's a Argentinian kid. He has this content that he did with Chente where he basically interviewed him and asked him stuff like about like them as a creator and like their process, and he was just like, you know what, like even him, who's someone that we look up to in like the podcasting world, where we're like, you know, one day like we hope to meet him one day and like be able to like get him on our show, or like us be part, like or for us to be big enough to be part of his.
Yeah.
And like that for me will be like that's like winning an NBA championship to me.
Yeah, facts.
Is like
I feel
that like
to me that because I think about that too for like other stuff. For me it's like that's a like we made it moment.
Yeah.
To be invited as a show on another person's like bigger show obviously, cause like or like at least on the come up like these estos chamaquitos I'm metiéndole duro da da da. Pause. That was crazy.
We just had to ruin a moment, bro.
I was like, yo, wait, that was crazy. But yeah, I think about it because for me it's more like it'll never happen. Well, I don't want to say it'll never happen, but this is YMH.
Yeah.
Because they invite other podcasts on too, and I'm like, if I ever make it on there, like to their podcast, I would. That's like my yo, I made it. You know what I mean? I'm that guy type shit. But
but anyway, yeah, he was just talking about how like he used to be like this quality over quantity guy, and he just been like more of like he used the words like he said yo vomito contenido.
Yeah.
He's like just put it out, put it out. Because the process of putting it out, you'll automatically get better at doing it.
Like it doesn't hurt by doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's
more content.
It's more practice.
It's more practice.
And then you never know. Like the one thing that you're like, I'll just put it out. You never know, that might go crazy.
Bro, we put out a video like about like it's our biggest episode to date.
Oh,
the Halloween, the Hollywood horror stories of like the Hollywood crazy party. And that video has like 30K all organic, just like people like
going crazy over the roof.
Going crazy on it. And I'm just
look
like,
at the roof.
and I'm just like how did this happen? Like it literally, I remember checking my thing one day and like my shit was like, it was blowing up. I'm like, why the fuck is this? Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, and it was like a month or 2 months after we posted that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it started going crazy out of nowhere,
like
right?
Randomly.
The algorithm was like, I like this.
The algorithm's like, yo, feed them this.
Yeah.
And I've thought about it multiple times. Like, yo, maybe we just become conspiracy theorists.
There are a lot, bro. But
nah, like, I don't know.
It goes to show that you don't know what's going to go crazy, you know? So.
And that's also like the kind of message I want to give to anybody. It's like, we say it all the time. If you're like, damn, I want to do this, like, well, I don't know how people will like think about it, bro. Fuck that. Like, who knows what people say about us doing this shit, and I don't go a fuck.
No, yeah, I don't.
Like, and more as I've gotten older, I've given less of a fuck.
You know how like you said like you wrote down and you're like, what you want, like great man?
Yeah.
Like for the pod specifically, because I always bring back to the pod. Like the 2 words because you said that and like that's what instantly came to my mind. I was like, what are the 2 things I want for the pod? And like for the pod, the one thing that just drives me is prove wrong. You know what I mean? Because you like, and I understand because you can't just give respect off rip.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I'm like a carry a chip on your shoulder type of person that like when this thing we're on, and then I know people are like, oh, like whatever, they have a podcast. Like it's like it's how you view SoundCloud rappers. Like everyone's a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
Everyone has a podcast, but you know, my biggest goal is to prove wrong. I want to get to the point where people are, you know, Gonzi talked about it on the pod.
Yeah.
Where he was like, you know, back in the day, he would ask people to play a song or just do something, and they were, yeah, I'll get to it, and then when he's big, you know, they're in his DMs like, yo, remember you asked me that?
Now everyone's putting him, like, tagging him on the story.
Yeah, it's like, oh, super proud, knew you'd get there, You know what I mean? Like, and you don't ever like.
You don't want to make them feel bad.
You're like, thank you.
But you know
what I mean?
that
But you know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the same.
But also, it's like, you know what? Like, I feel like you had to go through that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it's like it's like you said, you can't get respect off rip. Like, you got to earn that.
You got to earn it. Yeah. That's what, like, when a lot of people say, like, oh, like, no, you listen to the bigger artists, you don't want to listen to me. Like, bro, like, at the end of the day,
the bigger artist has worked to get there.
Yeah, and they've earned that right, that respect. Like, you have to earn it. You can't just expect everyone to just support everything you do. You know
and also, it's like, bro, not for nothing, but it's like, and I like, we're not the highest produced show, like, podcast in the world either.
But we do it ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
but, like, now we're getting into quality again, because it's like, yo, now, like, not always is your shit that hot. Like,
yeah.
It's not always, like,
we wanted to.
Like, you're comparing something to, like, Drake, or like you're like, oh, whoa, why is this person listening to Drake and not me? I'm local. It's like, bro, because that's fucking Drake. Yeah. And not just he's Drake, but his shit sounds good.
60 million other people agree that this sounds amazing. Like, so.
Not to say that there's not, like, your audience.
Yeah.
Because bro, there's a ton of people in this world. Like, there's always an audience for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, but you have to work to get that.
You have to grow it.
Yeah.
You know, you have to create it, basically. Because, like, bro, I'll speak as an artist. Not that I'm an artist, but just, like, that has to be one of the hardest, like, choices of career that there is. Like, the reward is worth it, but it's just, like, getting people to listen to your music, getting people to show up, getting people to, you know, really, like, fuck with you on that level it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we see it a little bit with this. You know, I feel like podcasts are a little bit easier because people are, like, tend to just to listen to stuff in general.
You think so? Because I feel like they're more willing to. People are more willing to listen to a song than a podcast.
I don't know, because I think of it how I am. I'm like, so I don't want to listen to this person. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't even give it a chance.
Yeah.
With the pods, maybe because I'm more of a pod guy.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, I'll see what this is about.
A song, you can see what's up with it in, like, 3 minutes.
True.
A pod, sometimes it doesn't get good until, like, the end. They're like, or, like, the middle.
Maybe because I'm more willing, because I'm in the pod. Like, we have a podcast and stuff like that. So, like,
we study, like, the world. Like, we study podcasts. Like,
honestly, like, do you find yourself doing that when you're listening to people? You're like, you kind of see how they ask questions, or like how they, like.
That's the number one take, bro. I listen to a Chente episode at least once a day, just in my drive.
Drink Champs is the one for me. Like,
yeah.
Like, even though they're more, like, goofy, and, like, it's kind of hard with them too, because they know the artists on, like, a personal level, so they joke around.
They have, like, inside jokes and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But just the comfort level they bring the people to. You know what I mean? Like, you see how comfortable the artist gets around them. So I think that's my goal, because I always think, like, I'm always, like, mad nervous before we have an artist.
Yeah.
So, like, but I don't ever want them to feel. I don't want them, because you know how when you're around other nervous people, they get nervous. Yeah. Like, or like you're around nervous people, so you start to feel nervous for no reason. I don't ever want to give that vibe out. So, like, I want to get better at making people more comfortable. Yeah. So that's like for them, they're like my chanted type shit. Cause I also like their interviews and stuff like that.
You know what I like about, like, how many, like, the process that we've taken too, is through doing these interviews, I've gotten more comfortable not knowing somebody and then just starting up like if we knew each other. Yeah. Like, I feel like the last couple episodes we've done have been like that, where we kind of like had just talking. And it takes practice, I'm not gonna lie, and we just got to this point. True. Where we feel comfortable enough to be like, entonces dime, like, ¿cómo está? Yeah. And like just doing it like if we've known that person for like.
Or like jodiendo with them, like cracking jokes.
Yeah, like cracking jokes with them, because I feel like it breaks down the barrier between like the people, but it also like helps you like give a better interview, because whoever's like coming to that like
that
like
show,
if
that
there's
pod.
anyone that's wanting to do a podcast that's listening to this right now, like by wanting to, how do I phrase this? I'm trying to think.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no.
No.
Like it takes a while to get comfortable with people you don't know
Yeah.
for the first time, and there's no work around it. You literally just have to do it. Like
Yeah, like, you have to.
You literally just have to put reps in.
Cause, like, and that's such a crucial part too, because like, let's say they don't get comfortable, you sense that it's a weird interview.
And bro, when that happens, I just want to end it and just go home.
Bro,
like I just want to end the podcast and just like
it's just like you're like, this is going horribly.
like
In my head,
because I'm imagining it from the listener's perspective, and I'm like, yo,
they clicked off already.
they clicked off.
Yeah.
We lost them.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, I mean, we've rarely had episodes. I don't know. Like, I can't really think of that many.
yeah.
We've definitely had them, but
Mhm.
you know what I mean. I can't think. So I think we're pretty good at that. You know what I mean. We're pretty, cause we also like us three. We know each other. You know what I mean. So like, I feel like that inherently just makes it because they see how like jokesters we are and like you know jodiendo and stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
they kind of jump in on it too.
Exactly.
But then like. The one where it really opened me was the Ale episode for some
Yeah.
reason. Like that show was so goofy.
Yeah,
Like,
I felt
but I
like
loved it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, this is like something I want to chase more. And like, cause sometimes I get in my own head and I'm like, I don't know if she's gonna take this joke the right way. You know what I mean? So that's why. But then
Fuck
now
it.
I'm like just letting.
Oye, mejor pedir disculpa que pedir permiso.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm getting better at it.
Yeah.
I know. You guys tell me. Do I suck or am I good? Alain's gonna put the little voting thing.
A poll.
But
No.
yeah, like
Bro, yeah, that like kind of getting back to that's where
yeah, because we went from
yeah, I know. Nah, but this is the kind of episode you're getting. I'm probably gonna cut this into like 3 parts,
true, yeah,
but I don't know, bro. Like that's just how I felt like the last like week or whatever.
I feel you. I mean, I'm like, what I'm like, because in your life, bro, like you're in your career, like you're in like you love what you do, and then now like
Yeah, but I get humbled every day, baba. It's
nah,
like,
facts. Like don't get me wrong, and
and it's
I
not
feel like
even-
you always get humbled.
bro. And I'm gonna let you finish your thought, but bro, working in a creative like
Yeah,
industry,
must be.
I get humbled daily. Like, you get told, bro, this idea isn't strong enough every day.
No.
And, bro, that's something that fucks, like, sometimes it fucks you up because you're like, damn, like, but
I thought it was a banger, bro.
I thought this idea was a hitter. And they're
Yeah.
like, nah, it's not strong enough. It needs to, like, be taken up. And then you see, like, at least some of the people I work with and, like, that are, like, my supervisors or whatever, or my creative directors, and they kind of guide you like to where like what's an actual like good idea and like what the process is that you know what gets me too is like how like because I have basically how it works is like I have this partner like we work together like pretty much all the time.
Mhm.
His name's also Alain, which is
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
So we work together, whatever, and then we'll work on ideas for like a week, and we put them in a presentation, whatever, and we present them to like our creative directors, and like rip them. They rip them to shreds in like seconds.
In front of you, like they're like, eh.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's no ego, and that's what I like.
Yeah.
And they'll be the first to tell you like, yo, if you don't like something that I'm pitching, like tell me too, because I wanna get better. And
Your
I wanna
supervisor tells you this?
yeah, and I want to know from your point of view if it's not connecting with your audience.
Ah, okay.
Because they'll be the first to tell you like, yo, if you think this is not like if this is not a solid idea, you tell me. And that's what they told us that on day one of us working together with them. We're like, yo, there's no ego here, like because our 2 creative directors, like they're also a pair,
Oh, okay.
and they've worked together for like years now. So
Yeah.
they know each other like, and so they're like, oh look, if we're gonna be like mentoring you guys,
yeah.
you guys need to know like there's no ego with us. Like if whoever had like the better idea wins. Like there's no like
yeah.
if you guys have a better idea, we're going with your shit.
It's no like gatekeeping, like or not gatekeeping, but like just like
There's
I'm
no
not-
pride of like being like, oh damn, they came up with this
Yeah,
or like
tough.
and I appreciate that, but it's also humbling because they're like like because they know what works.
yeah.
They've been in the
The
industry for
game
like
for
for like 10 years
Yeah.
plus. So they know like, and they've done like award-winning shit. So they know like, yo, this idea is not like gonna win us anything, or like, and that's what we're going after. We're going for fucking chips right now, like.
Oh yeah.
And everything we do, that's the approach, and that's what I fuck with, cause.
What chips do you guys eat?
Like so for example, like I'm a writer, so an MVP trophy for me
Yeah.
is a golden pencil.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, so one day hope to get that. That's one of the things like I'm
Who awards that?
There's like different committees. There's
Okay.
I think one is one of like the big awards is a Cannes line. It's like it's like a creativity award that happens in Cannes France. Cannes France.
Yeah.
And like they have different like sectors. There's like movie awards. There's like advertising awards, whatever. But that's one. A Cannes line is one. Golden Pencil's one. I forgot who has that one. And then there's other ones, but I'm mainly focused on Golden Pencil. I need that shit. I need that shit to be.
Bro, I can already see you bringing that shit out with you and stuff.
Bro, I hope that shit. That shit's not easy to win, bro.
Yeah.
You're fighting with everybody in the country for that shit, bro. Like,
damn.
that shit is not.
So it's
easy.
like a real chip, like. You know
That's a
like,
chip. That's a chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's
That's
awards for like campaigns and shit like that. But like, so like, you get your ideas get criticized every day. Yeah. And sometimes I get home, bro, and I'm like, bro, the last thing I want to do is be creative, bro. Like, I've been creative for 8 hours today. Like, my mind is fucked, bro.
Yeah,
it's fried.
You're fried, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I feel like that's just flexing like the muscle. Like, I feel like because of, bro, if I wasn't working in a creative field, I don't know if what I would be doing now, like how I approach this, would be half of what it
is. Yeah.
Yeah, because, shit. I think of it so differently now, in terms of like this, like at the same time we kind of just turn, like right now we just turned the camera, we just pivoted topics and whatever, and it's like, you know, whatever,
we're kind of just going with
we're going with the flow. But there's a certain approach to everything else you do, like that I would have not taken serious if I wasn't in that. Like everything has to be thought of for, like, everything has to have a purpose.
Yeah.
And it sounds so obvious.
But like when you're doing it, you kind of just.
Bro, when we started this, we didn't have a fucking purpose.
Yeah, we just did it. We're like,
bro,
we want podcast.
Yeah.
But like it is essential, bro. And what brought that to light to me was the Casalú interview. How they approached everything. I was like, damn.
Bro, you would ask them something, they had an answer for everything.
Yeah. And like even like the can and like how I didn't even realize they had a door on it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. And then they're like, you know, because you walk into a house, like it's chill.
Yeah.
They had like a little, not story, but just pathway to every little thing.
Everything is connected, and that's super important when like you're building anything. And that's one of the main things I've learned. And also, like, not everything is a good idea. Ideas come from everywhere. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, even with you guys, I'm like, yo, if you guys have an idea for something, like,
throw it out there.
Let's fucking do it. Like, we need anything we can get right now.
That's why, yeah, like with me, I always have the approach of like, let's just try it. You know what I mean? Because like, you never know, like I said, we always say like, you never know what's going to be good or not. Like, and if it doesn't work, like, whatever.
We did it, we
move on. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And
I mean, bro, we haven't done an episode like this. We just set up right now we're in my house. like before we would have been like, bro, we gotta shoot at the studio. Like, is there any studio
money?
But right now we're like, you know what, bro? Like, we need content, and we
just got.
This is actually all been a segment called Desahogo.
Yo, that's right. And we're just venting.
This all was actually scripted.
And
go get Gandhi's interview. No.
No, but damn, he did start it off. Yo, good shit, bro, because that's what he wants.
Yeah,
we're renting.
But right now, this is the Desahogo episode.
True. Yeah.
I'm titling it. Boom. I'm titling it the domino table. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, I'll workshop that.
We gotta take thumbnails. Shoulders laid back, but no, but yeah. Damn, I was trying to remember where I left off last time. But we are in the space right now, like that, or level that right now that we just gotta try everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And somewhat has to make sense. It can't just be anything,
Yeah.
but give it a try, basically.
Yeah. Nah, bro. I'm curious to see a year from now
Where we're at.
Not just where we're at, but like as a podcast, but like as people too.
True.
Because I remember when I was writing Great Man, I was like, that's and everything. I was like, yo, I don't want to waste no time.
Yeah,
Like I it really put into perspective, like, yo, 25 years of my life have already passed.
what
like-
have I done?
Exactly. Not
What
what
have I-
have I done, but like, yeah, what have I done?
True, because like at 25, like you really only had like 5-6 years, like from 18.
No, you've had papa, estás
7
mal.
years. I'm tripping, bro.
Estás mal.
It's a long day. But cause you know when you're younger, you're not really thinking about shit. Like you just your priorities are what fucking party is this weekend or like, going out wise. But now is when it starts to hit like.
I got my fucking life together.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And shout out to those people that started early.
Yeah.
Which sometimes in my
It's
head,
not easy, but it's like, you know
Yeah.
what, like, shout out to you because you fucking made it
because you
work.
knew what's up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. And now like I see a lot of people that I went to high school with, man. Like, and the stuff they're doing with their lives, like
I'm secondhand proud.
yeah, yeah, facts. Like
Yo,
Instagram.
good shit, yo.
Yeah, you know what? And you can't believe everything on social media, but like there's a couple people I know personally and like where they're at, and like especially one person we had them on Willie.
Yeah, of course.
Bro.
He's funny as fuck on social media.
Yeah, I love
that guy.
him, bro. Him with Green Bay and stuff like that. I love messing with him.
You know what he posted the other day that made me laugh? He posted something like, Shorty asked me if I cheated. It's like, he's like, honey, I don't even cheat the grind. She asked me if I've ever cheated. And, and he's like, oh, honey, I didn't even cheat the grind.
I'll never forget, bro. We were at day together, and we were in the library, like just doing our homework and shit. And I remember I was like, because at the time, our friends were going to FIU, and they were going to a party, and they were telling me and Ray about it to go. And I was like, I gotta go get clothes, bro. You know, I got this new party. He's like, party. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, you want to come? Like, you can come. And he's like, nah, bro. I don't do that. Like, I gotta get out. He's like, I'm gonna party when I'm 30 and I'm set.
Yeah.
Like, in the moment, I was like, all right, that's fucking deep. But
all right,
now,
bro. Like,
yeah, I was like,
just wanted to invite you.
But now, bro, like, you know, I think about it now.
bro.
Yeah, and then now he really is living his best life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It makes me happy also seeing that, like, he's happy doing what he's doing.
what he loves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro,
Maybe he doesn't love it, but it's like, I mean, I don't know if he loves it or not, but it's like, you could, like, he's happy, like, also, like, his story is pretty crazy, too. So it's like, he also has that perspective of, like.
You know what really gets me? Is like, because in a certain field, he has, like, a peak season.
Yeah.
Every time. And then, bro, like, it's just funny that he's like, his peak season, baby. It would be like 4 a.m. Like, he's like, time to go to he turn on the light. He's like, got game suit on. You know? Like, it's like a football game or whatever. But, you know, that, and honestly, that's contagious, bro. Because in your head, you're like, damn, like, I want something like that.
Yeah.
And
you know, I started unfollowing, I think I told you this.
Yeah.
A while ago that I was just unfollowing people who were like, I was like
why?
You don't serve me anything.
Yes.
Like,
I did this.
not that you don't serve me anything, but it's like,
there's no,
like, unless I've had a conversation with you, like, you know, unless I actually know who the fuck you are.
Yeah. Like, we've actually had a convo and, like, I know what you're doing and stuff.
Yeah.
Me, is more like, it started off with one person that I'm like, why am I looking at this? Like, I don't agree anything with the fuck. So I went that, and then from there, it just went on, like, do I know you? And same thing.
Yeah.
Like, do I like you? Or
if I'm not seeing, like, secondhand, like
motivation.
Motivation or like, oh, you're like family. And I'm like, oh, it's good to catch up.
Or good vibes.
See, yeah, exactly. See, oh, you're doing good in life. Cool. Like,
just
sigue mediándole, like, whatever.
I mean, most of my Instagram is just people from the music industry that I'm like, that we get to know.
You really curate your feed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, where it's like, bro, like, I'm only focused on this shit, bro. And, bro, all the cliches, they're cliche for a reason, bro. They work. Like,
1,000, like, all the manifestation, speaking to existence, all that, you know, all that really does work. And then curating your timeline, like,
like,
bro,
what John said one time was like, oh, like, or I think it was John or Kaya. He said like, oh, like, use your phone, don't let it use
Kaya.
you.
Yeah, it was Kaya. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that moment specifically.
Or he's like, oh, like, bro, like, you're on your phone all fucking.
He would
day.
talk about he would go to the club with his boys.
Yeah.
And he'd be on TikTok, making dances and stuff like that. He's like, don't let your phone use you.
Use your phone. Yeah.
And like that goes into everything now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I've started approaching life like that too, where I'm like, bro, like this is a tool for like like this thing right here, networking. Like besides that, bro, like it literally is just like, yo, like talk with our friends. That's it.
With me, like lately, like I mean, I had like that awakening moment. I know we've gone pretty long.
Nah, but fuck it. We're at 1:15, but we're still good.
With me, that awakening moment, bro, it was more like a couple months ago where cause like my friends know and all you guys know, like I've been not in a rut, but just in a different mindset, cause like how I said, like my life didn't go as I thought it would by now, and like the one thing I studied like my ass off for and wanted, like it didn't end up happening, which is like it was at the moment it sucked and it was gut wrenching, but then now I'm like more in like pivoting towards like what I want to do, what I like, trying different things.
Also, it's like maybe it happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Because do you think you would be down this path if
this, like doing this, probably not. Like not as involved.
Yeah.
Not as like motivated or I just wouldn't have had the time to care about it as much as I do now. But now it's just more like I have my days where I'm just like fuck, like depressed as fuck and I don't want to talk to anybody and just do my own thing. But lately it's been more like, bro, just like, suck it up, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, like you can't do anything about it, but just try to make it better.
Also, like people are worried about their own things, so like no one's gonna feel bad for you, bro.
Yeah, no one cares.
Like people are worried about their
about their own lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they're like, fuck, like they have all these stresses. Like no one's gonna be like, yo.
Like,
and there's few people who do help you out like out of the kindness of their heart, and we've met some of them, bro. Like, shout out to it. They've been guys, bro, and they've been huge for like us, like. In terms of not even just networking, because it's like it was cool meeting them and like seeing like that relationship grow, and like now we're like just generally like, boys with them or like whatever. Friends. Like for example, like one of them that comes to mind is Gabriel from Casalú.
Yes, bro.
Where he's like, yo, you guys should have this person on, like randomly. Like I didn't ask him for anything. I was just like, yo, like I remember one day I was just like liking his shit. I'm like, yo, because I generally fuck with what they're trying to build. Yeah. Like I connect with that whole brand, like, and whatever. One day randomly, he's like, yo, you guys should have this guy on. And he just sent me his number. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, bro, thank you. Like, you didn't have to do that.
At all. Like,
and I was like, oh, we've talked about having that person on.
Yeah, I remember I was like, yo, this.
We actually thought it was one of them. Yeah. Yeah. But, and then another one that's been huge is Henry, bro. Yeah. Like, shout out to Henry. Like,
especially him. He's another one where you would think that they would be
a certain way.
Yeah, and then they're the complete opposite.
Yeah, they're super chill. They're super like friendly, like and
non-creído. Just
and him. What gets me the most is like he's down to fuck around with you too. Like he'll fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Like, he'll split jokes at you and like it's all like just genuine like.
Oh, like made me laugh the other day about he posted about the workout. He's like.
Me estoy poniendo rico.
Yeah, that one. No, the other one where he was talking about the training. He's like, demonio. Come on, Henry. Demonio. I was like, I just said him like, te mató, huh? He's like, why don't you come work out? See how you do. I'm like, nah, I believe you, bro. I'm good. But yeah, man, he's been super helpful, motivating. Yeah. And just
you know what shocked me is like from the outside, before we focused in on music and like the creative scene, you would think that it's a very like cliquey like industry. Not cliquey, that's not the right word. You would think it's a very closed off industry. And at least from the people we've met so far, it hasn't. Maybe it's because we've met the right people.
Maybe we've just gotten lucky.
Maybe, you know what it might be is that we've met like the right people and they also know the right people.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like we've only met that side.
Yeah. You're right. Because I was gonna be like, but no, not really. But we've been pretty like
everyone we've met so far in the industry has been like just generally nice.
Yeah, that's all. Like and just with open arms, basically, just like
just willing to help anybody.
It's crazy,
like it's actually, and bro, that one gets me because I'm like, you know what, like I want to pass that on to somebody if like. If they've been if they ever ask you for help, it's like, here, like
I got you.
I'll do what I can do.
Yeah.
and then
exactly.
everything else is up to you.
That's true. That's really all you can ask
That's
for.
all you can ask for.
And then you get lucky with the ones that like go out their way to help you type shit.
Exactly.
Which is not everybody, but you know, just with the opening of the door and like you do all the legwork, I'm
yeah.
cool
What
with
else
that,
could
you
you
know
ask
what I mean?
for?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I take it for granted. I'll think about it later. I'm like, damn, like we would not have been there had this not happened. We would not have had
There's
this
so many
person,
steps
had we
that
not met
like
this yeah, so many things that go into it. It's just
literally, bro. There's so many things that wouldn't have happened. Even if we met this, like I don't know what I would be doing on the side if
it wasn't this.
If this pod wasn't like
Yeah.
Like, what would I be doing with my time? I have no idea. Because I'm like, I genuinely, like, I love doing this shit.
Yeah, same. Like, especially, like, I mean, I've always liked doing it because I've always liked podcasts. But I don't know why. I remember that I still, to this day, remember when you were like, yo, I think we should, you know, pivot to, you know, more Latino based and da-da-da. And I'm like, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because immediately thought about the music, immediately thought about that whole media side of that because I have an infatuation with that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be media for like the music so badly that it's so interesting to me, like being behind the scenes and getting to know some of these people. And like, I want to be so significant and influential in the space that like people generally fuck with us for us. And which is it's crazy to say, but like, I feel like people like, that's the feedback we get now at this level, that people like us for us. I mean, 'cause we're not
big.
Shit. We're not anything. You know what I mean?
Literally,
But like,
we're a little piece of shit.
yeah, literally. But I genuinely feel like that people like fuck with us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they see that we're chill dudes. We're you know fuck
Like,
around.
I feel like the energy follows the energy too.
Exactly. And I think that's also probably why we've attracted people that are helpful because you know I don't think any of us give off bad intentions or like trying to take advantage because you see that a lot in the industry, like not this industry, just in general.
Yeah.
But you know we've had nothing but
Yeah.
motivating and helpful people. So.
Bro, I remember you were talking about like with this pod, like what you were like that like you want to be like a media for like the Latin whatever. I remember one of my creative directors asked me one day, like it was when I first started like working with both of them, because I recently started working with them. Like we started working with them like me and my partner started working with them like maybe 2 months ago, like right before the live show. We had started working with them right before. And they had kind of like she brought me in and she's like, oh, let's just talk. And she's this Puerto Rican woman, super funny. And she was like, so like tell me what do you want to do in this space? And it kind of took me a second because I'm like,
to answer?
Yeah, because I'm like, because I was so focused on getting there that I forgot why I started.
In the first place, yeah.
Because I was for me, it was like, I studied journalism. And in the beginning, I'm like, I mean, I'll do like mass communications and journalism. Like I'll just do like in the beginning, I was like, oh, I want to create like a brand of like a social media brand, whatever. Yeah. And then I was like, that's not really what I want to do. But like I remember making, like in the very early stages, like trying to make commercials for like businesses. Mm-hmm. Like we got $100 for this one, like me and this guy the person who I started this podcast with like years ago.
Yeah.
We had done like a little side business, and we started making commercials for one of his family members' like businesses.
Oh shit.
So that was before I even knew what copywriting was. That was before whatever. And bro, it was a piece of shit. It was like,
dude, yeah,
bro, I was like 18.
Like everything you
I didn't have the good cameras. I didn't have anything. Like it was a piece of shit. And we were editing on like
iMovie.
Bro, it was like iMovie. I didn't have a Mac.
Oh.
Bro, it was like this like fucking just cracked version of something. Like
you don't even know.
I remember I got the trial for Premiere because of it. That's when I started using Premiere.
Damn.
Yeah, like the $100, 30 of it was for Premiere.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn. So you kind of always been in the advertising game. You really think about it.
But not. I didn't.
You didn't know it was that back then, but
I didn't know it. But I remember being like when she asked me like, oh, like so like what's your goal with writing? Like what do you want to do? And I took a second. I'm like, well, my passion is telling stories. like I want to tell good stories.
Yeah.
And that is the same approach I use to this. When we interview somebody, I want to know your story. Like I want to be able to tell your story to the world.
Yeah. I want to be able to like.
I want you to. I want to ask you the things
That brings out
or bring you the conversation that allows you to tell your story to the world from your point of view.
Yeah.
And that brings discussion, whatever. But that's like at my core, it's like that's what I want to do. It's like I want to be a storyteller, and that's why I think it works for me that I get to do this. But it's interesting seeing like where you're like I want to be like on the media side of it.
Yeah, like, I mean that's how I envisioned it. Like maybe like not for the pod, just like as like another avenue for the pod. You know what I mean? Because like the pod, I feel like is how you said is more like bringing stories to people like from their own point of view. So the media side doesn't really like relate to that so much. But like it's just for me, it's just getting to like seeing the behind the works, so to speak. With the media that little aspect you get from it, and then just bringing interesting content to our listeners, basically. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, I mean, I guess like Dream Champs brought it on to me, like when I first started watching them years ago. But I don't know. I feel like that space is so open for the Latino side, and there's no big platform doing that, so to speak. You know what I mean? Except for maybe Chente.
Yeah, like there's the Chentes of the world.
Because his podcast, he's not really media. But
yeah. The way I view it is like everyone has their own way of doing it. We have ours. Like we have a different perspective, which is like the Latino America, like the Latin American perspective of like AJ Callejero says it all the time, being part of the 200%. Like I'm 100% Latino, but I'm also 100% American.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't born in America, but I grew up here. I was raised here.
And you have American tendencies.
Yeah, like to where like people who like. I literally have family that came from, like, all my family in Cuba, things like, tú eres gringo.
Yeah, it's crazy that you were born over there.
And then people here, like, oh, he's like super Latin.
He's super Cuban.
Yeah,
so Cuban. It's like, you're a mixture of both.
It's like, you're not really like.
You're not one or the other. You know
but
what I mean?
I like how he phrases it where it's like, you're the 200%.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And then I love he was like, I'm a Salvadorian, but my accent is Caribbean.
Yeah.
'Cause I swear to God, I thought he was Puerto Rican. Did not think he was a Salvadorian. But yeah, I think that's what makes us unique, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like with a lot of these shows, you see them, they're like mainly Spanish. Like, their audience is mainly Spanish based. Like, I think we can bridge that gap in the sense of speaking of Spanish news to them.
Yeah.
English. And, I mean, we talk Spanish, too.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
And then just Spanish. It's also just like, yo, this is what we're, like, into right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weekly conversation, which we'll see, because it might be maybe more frequent, but
yeah.
But it's just like it. What I hope people get from it is like, bro, just disconnect, just vibe. Like you're here in the Damo table here with us.
You're
chilling here. You're talking shit with us.
You're listening to our thoughts. You're inside our heads.
Yeah.
What the fuck we're talking about.
And we hope that for people who listen, like you
They
can
get something
like
out of
puedes
it,
despegar un poquito, or like. Or if you're hyper focused on it, we hope you get something from it.
Facts.
I mean, I don't know. We have
either one is a compliment.
Yeah, either one. It's yeah. I think that's a good spot to leave it at.
True.
But before we head out of here, plug your socials.
Oh, Bevunden. Nah, it's BVNDVN.
Follow Domino Table Studios. You'll find my shit there.
Yeah.
Just follow Domino Table Studios.
Yeah, right.
On TikTok, Instagram, the Domino Table on YouTube.
YouTube.
The Domino Table on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Domino Table Studios on Instagram.
It's,
Bro, give up the fucking username, guy. You're killing me here.
Haven't posted shit in years,
bro.
But
Yeah, the posted shit is January. I checked today. Since January, I swear to God. I check like every other. It just so happens I checked today.
You still?
Nah. I'm about to just offer him like $50.
Didn't he ask for some crazy number?
No, he just asked like, oh, like how does it usually work? And like none of us wanted to say a number first. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it first. What's he?
Yeah,
Like, the one who said the first loses.
loses exactly. So it's like
I was trying to get him to say it. Didn't work out.
watch him be like, ah.
He just like man fucking went off the face of the earth. I'm hoping we get big enough to where I could just take that shit off of him.
Right? Like
From-
YouTube is just like, yeah.
From Instagram.
Like who has it?
No, we have it on YouTube.
Oh, but so Instagram, Meta.
Come on, Meta.
Come on, Zuck.
I'll pay the verification.
Please.
Oh my god, that's how we're gonna get it.
Yeah, we gotta pay for the.
Yeah, literally.
Oh shit.
But bueno,
But yeah,
let's
man.
get out of here, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long night.
For those of you listening, we love you guys. And yeah, stay tuned. We got more content on the way. And yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited, bro.
no fuimos. There's a lot of albums coming out.
Yes, bro.
Stay tuned. Pero
AJ. Cut that out because I did not mean to say that right now. He cut it
You're
out.
good, you're good. If you're listening at 1:30, you deserve it. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's true.
Nos vemos. We love you guys. We'll see you guys.
It's
We're
our-
talking to nobody here.
Yeah, it's our version of the Marvel end credit scenes.
Yeah. Easter eggs.
Yeah.
But yeah, nos vemos.
All right,
Love you
bro.
guys.
Love you guys.